Let's check in on today's hottest soap opera.
Oh.
Yes, like sands of the hourglass, through the hourglass, these are the bays of our lives. Over in Salem, Oakland, Draymond Green's agent, BJ Armstrong, told the Greg Papa Show that the dust-up between KD and Draymond from earlier this season was, quote, bound to happen. He said those young men had a misunderstanding, whatever that misunderstanding was, and then they figured it out and they moved on. That's what great teammates do. So, Byron, I want to go to you first because you're the one who's played on a Dynasty Championship team where people have been, you're in close quarters, you're around each other season after season. Is this true what BJ is saying?
No. Listen, we won 3 championships in L.A. We never had a burst like that of players going at each other.
In full view.
Yeah, especially on the bench during a game. Never. It never happened. And I don't know about a whole lot of players, but I grew up in an era, if you call me the B word as a man, we're going to be fighting. Either right there on that bench or when we got in that locker room, it's going to be a fight.
Tell the people where you grew up.
I grew up in Inglewood, California, so it's going to be a fight. You can't call me the B word unless you say Byron. You better say Byron. If you say the other B word, it's going to be on. So I don't believe it for one second that this is all cleared up. Now, both players might have said, okay, it's over with, let's get back to playing basketball. But do you think Kevin Durant really is going to just forget about that? No, I don't buy it.
Well, first off, we have a guy in KD who we know can be sensitive at times. Fair to say that? We have a guy in Draymond who we can be aggressive at times. You put that together, and I agree with BJ that is ripe for there to be a major issue. Do I think they've moved past it? That is only a question that those two men can answer. And so, with all respect to BJ, I have to wait till those two guys.
I mean, we had Nick Friedel in the other day. He's around that team the most for us here at ESPN. He said that you could tell that there was such a noticeable awkwardness and chill, even after they had supposedly squashed things for a while, but that since then, there has been a coming together of those two guys, and you said you see them joking and laughing with each other in the locker room, you know, in other sort of practice situations. So I believe that the sort of, you know, imminent kind of, oh my gosh, hostility, I'm upset, it's awkward, that has passed. Do I think the underlying issue behind that disagreement that Draymond and maybe other people within the organization are frustrated that Kevin Durant has been, in effect, stringing them along despite them continuing to win championships? I don't know. We'll see if that comes up in July, and we'll see how Kevin feels about it because he's got a big decision to make.